And a hello to you, my House Flipper darlings. Welcome back to House Flipper 2. We are at the Cottage of Dreams for the final time today. We're getting things done. We're getting things complete. We've got 2 bedrooms and 2 ensuites to complete today. So that is indeed what we're going to do. I have done a tiny little bit of work off of camera. If you remember, I did also... I don't know why I've got to shut the door. I'm just very polite like that. I also had a utility room and actually did that off of camera. So this is our utility. I kind of went for like a nice soft pinky tone with a little like patterned border tile around the edges. Putting a washer and a dryer and lots of cupboards for storage. And I think that's going to work really nicely in here. One thing I would have liked to have had in here is a vacuum. Do we have them? Oh, let's add one of these. Let's add one of these in. How much are they? I didn't even look. 500. Okay, how much was the base? 200. So 700, really. There we go. Can we turn it on? Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in that. Don't like the colour of that. There we go. That's a little bit more fitting. A nice white robot that would go around and keep the place gorgeously clean. But yes, I have completed a little utility room. And I kind of put these underneath of here. And I was like, oh, they look really low compared to the cabinets. So what I did was put a shelf up. And it just kind of looks like they slot in there. But yeah, we have got ourselves a utility room now, my loves. So this whole level is complete. It's done. We are moving... Oh, well, I did want to put a few bits in here. I just haven't got around to that yet. I have, however, started to put stuff in that shelf that's been empty for this whole playthrough. And this is what we completed last time. We had a nice little cottage bathroom on the go. But today, we are moving down to these areas down here. So we've got a bigger bedroom here. So this is definitely going to be housing a double bed for the parents, guardians, with their own ensuite that I would like to get a toilet, a sink and a shower in. Good luck with that because that's quite a small space. And then in this room here, I actually extended out this smaller bathroom we've got going on in here. And I'd like to do the same in there as well. Toilet, shower, and a sink. So that is what we're cracking on with today. And this I thought would be nice as a children's bedroom. So I think that's what we're going to make a start today. So let's close this door so we're not distracted. I do want to bring that same wood into here. The wood's going to go all the way around here. So I may as well put the flooring down everywhere now before we continue on, really. And then we can just do what we do best. Do I want to do tiles in the bathroom? I think I do. I think I want to put tiles in all of the bathrooms down here. But yeah, this is it. This is the completed cottage. We're going to be moving on to some sandbox mode afterwards, my loves. Some sandbox mode. I really want to build a modern forest house that is very reminiscent to kind of like Frank Lloyd Wright. I was going to say Andrew Lloyd Webber. Aiden, get in the bin. Get in the bin immediately. Not Andrew Lloyd Webber. Don't know why that guy gives me the creeps. I hope he's not watching this. Imagine Andrew Lloyd Webber watching my Sims videos. Not for me. Right, wood all the way through. Is this the right wood? It is, yes. All the way through. Okay, yeah. And we are going for the panels that we've used upstairs as well, throughout the whole downstairs here, apart from the bath. No, actually, I might even use them in the bathrooms. It depends on what we do with the tiles. But what we can do is get rid of all the flooring. Okay, so let's shut this door to not get distracted with any of the other rooms just yet. Let's concentrate on this children's bedroom. So I want to go for a little bit of fun in here. I think we should add a really nice wallpaper above this as well. Some kind of nice pattern. Don't know what, but we're going to try. Okay, you can go there. You all the way along there, my love. You all the way there. I'll keep it there for now because I am going to add on this same door into the bathroom. I think I'll do it like that as well. Oh, oh. Actually, no, I'm going to have to change this the other way around so it opens into the room. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That gives us more space to play around in the bathroom then, doesn't it? Let's get that border. I think this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Let's get that border all the way up to here. We'll keep that post free and put this at the top. But why did I miss that wall? Aiden, sort your life out. There we go. All sorted. So what we need now is a nice bit of wallpaper at the top. I don't know what I'm going to pick. I'm going to go and find it. Okay, we're going for this wallpaper here. It's got rainbows on, it's got suns, it's got stars. And I've decided on doing it in quite a nice orangey tone. I just think it would look very cute in here. Let's get you all the way down to there. Yep, that's fine. I thought that was going to look silly then, and it doesn't. It looks fine. Now I'm being careful with where I'm putting everything here. I'm going to do it on the front, but paint in the windows white, the same colour as what we're going to be painting the ceiling. I think that can work. That's adorable. I'm for that. I really am. Okay, white paint, please. Let's get in a pure white and bring a bit of brightness into this room. All the way along there. And then Bob's your uncle. I think this is going to really make a big difference having this ceiling brighter. Just because we're in the basement, those that have experienced basement rooms and basement places to live, like I have before, know that they can be a bit dark. I do not do well in a basement. I really don't. I need natural light in my face at all times. Oh, that's better. That's lifted it gorgeously. It really has. Now, question, do they have bunk beds in this game? Because I think this corner would look really good with a bunk bed in. They do, but it's kind of double beds. I wasn't really planning on having 2 children on this lot, but I think we'll have to go down that route. I think maybe something along the lines of this. Obviously not in that colour. We're going to go a lot lighter with the furniture in here. Oh, that looks adorable. I even like the bedspread, but I think we can do a little bit better with a little punch of colour. Can I grab you to there? Will that window still open? Oh, it can. Okay. Lovely. Can I get you in one more? It looks like I can. Oh, it does look beautiful. Yeah, round about there, please. Oh, the ladder's on the other side. I don't want to hear it, okay? I mean, we could put it there, but for some reason it looks weird to me having the head bit up at this end. Why? Well, let's try it here. I didn't want to put it here because of the window, but now that I know the window opens, maybe we can do that. Will the window still open up? That I went to bed. I didn't mean to go to bed, for goodness sake. I did it again. I'm trying to climb up on the ladder, and I can't. I love how we've spent 2 days down in the basement in an empty children's bedroom. Okay, right, we're going to go with that. I think the window can open there, so that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep it like that. Maybe a small desk in this part. Now, again, we're going for kind of like a classic vibe, so the desk would probably have to portray that. Ooh, that one there looks nice. I don't like the handles, but let's see if we can squeeze it in there. Oh, it fits there, a dream look. Yeah, that's adorable. Handles need to change, though. I don't like them. Let's go for the hearts, but I'm going to colour the hearts, I think. Let's coat the metal and bring a bit of that orange down. That could be adorable. We'll go for the darker orange, I think. Maybe in there. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Yeah, I like that. I do. I like that indeed. We'll get a chair for there in a minute. I want to change these bedspreads. I think I might bring a bit of green to these bedspreads just to tie in the door a lot better. Let's go for that one. Does that affect both of them, or do I need to do it? Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, that looks cute. Yes, light, airy, adorable. The only problem is they would probably need a blind here, but I don't think I'm going to add one. Fuck them kids. Anyway, moving on. We need a wardrobe, don't we? A wardrobe and a chest of drawers would be great in here. Again, we're probably leaning towards the more classic vibe. So we're probably going to have to go for the same sort of thing. And I can use the same handles as what we've got on the desk. Let me see whether... Oh, that door opens outwards. Okay. Well, I can move it to around about there. That's a comfortable enough spot to squeeze through, isn't it? Maybe a little bit tight. Let's try there. Can I fit a chest of drawers in here? The matching ones. Oh, these ones are the matching ones. Lovely. Oh, easy. Is there a bigger version? There's a taller version, not a wider one. Okay, well, we'll just go for this one. I'm going to pop you to around about maybe there, because I would love some space for some toys or even a toy box. In fact, a toy box would look good there. Forget I said a thing. Let's move you back there. Lovely. Let's copy the style of this one and put it on these. Just so it matches in. Oh, that's adorable. Do you know what? Actually, second thoughts. I think I want to do the handles green. Yeah, just again to tie in that green. The wood's already tying in the orange enough, so I think we can get away with that. That's adorbs. It really is. Look at the size of that. That's adorable. Let's pop you to there. Can I put the same? Oh, there we go. Beautiful stuff. Right, I'm just feeling a picture coming on up there. Let's see if they've got a toy box. Oh no, but they do have a toy kitchen. Oh, I think I want to go down the route of that, actually. Oh, that's adorable. Look at the size of it. The scale feels a bit off on that. That looks very toddlerish, doesn't it? Maybe that's what it's for, but I'm going to use it anyway. There isn't a toy box by the looks of things, but they do have a chest. If I could get you in the yellow wood. Same with you, yellow wood. Lovely. And then coat the metal. Just going for a bit more of a grey like that. Oh, that is adorable. Okay. Well, with that being said then, kitchen's coming over here. Pop the kitchen to there. Little toy chest here. I think we can work with that. The lighting's all wrong down here. We'll choose the lighting in a second. Ah, they have got these adorable stars. Should we do that? This is supposed to be a wall light, but this would look adorable, don't you think? They are a bit big. Can I rotate them? Oh, I can. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of you. And let's put these stars up. Right, I need to think about this methodically. So, okay. What about one here? How bright are these anyway? Oh, adorbs. I will wire these all up to one light. And we'll just have this as their lighting down here. That looks adorable. It does. I wish they were smaller though. I do wish that. Let's get our switch of dreams. This one here in a more muted tone. Grab you to there. Edit the wiring. Oh, can I not? Oh no. They don't do that. We're just going to pretend that they do because I'm not changing that. Okay. Yep. Happy with that. We need a rug in here. And we need some things up on the walls. And maybe a few little bits up on the desk. And I think that's where I want to leave the children's bedroom. Okay. First things first, a rug. Yes. I like that. Okay. Right. A picture there. A picture up there. Maybe some kind of clock in this room as well. And a couple of things up on the walls here. I'll get that all done. And I'll also pull out some toys and stuff for the desk. And maybe a little lamp for the desk too. There. These were the only kind of child-friendly pictures I could find, really. They're not the best, but I'm going to keep them anyway. The colours kind of go. So I'm happy with that. I pulled out this, look at this lamp. Is that not the most adorable thing you've ever seen in your life? I've pulled that out for up there. A little alarm clock. And that is indeed the children's bedroom done. I think that looks adorable. Fits in with the house. A little bit more whimsical, but I'm for it. I really am. Fab. Well, they need a bathroom, don't they? Do they need a shower? There's going to be a shower in the parents' bedroom. There's a bath upstairs. Shall we just give them their own little toilet and sink? I think we should do that. Well, we need the paneling back because I am going to be using that in here. So let's get that up on the walls first. We're kind of running out of money. We need to be careful. I wonder how much we're going to make from this place. Let's hope it's more and then some, you know? That same border. I think what I'm going to do here is paint the bathroom the same colour as what we painted the bathroom upstairs. That, like, green, because it will kind of blend in with that door nicely. And we'll just do some nice fresh tiles on the floor. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right, you need to go away. No, I don't want to pick you. I want to pick you up, thank you. I need to duck out of here because I'm very tall. I'm very tall in this game. I'm a very tall man. And then I'm going to go up here and just copy that same powdery, sagey colour as what we've got going on up here. Lovely job. I don't think I've got any more of that anywhere, so that makes sense. And I'm going to colour drench this room. Yeah, cute. I like that. One thing that does have to change, though, I've just wired this switch to go into this bathroom. I need to change the brightness of it because it's just way too much. Okay, you're going to have to go right down. Can I make you just slightly warmer? There we go. Beautiful. Yes, lovely. Lovely, stunning, beautiful work. We need some tiles. I think a plain white tile. Get in the bin. I think a plain white tile is the way to go for here. Yeah. I don't like the way that it finishes there, though. And what we could do is just go in and get a trim and just finish. Oh, you can't? Oh, it's because it's too big. And then pop you there and whiffle you along to there like that. Yes, but I would like you to be in the yellow wood as well, please. Thank you. Does that work? That works for me. I thought it went underneath it there then. It's just the lighting. Okay, yeah. So toilet and sink in here. Very generic. I'd probably want to go down the route of matching it in with what we've done upstairs, really. So I think the best thing to do is me to go up and duplicate what's upstairs and bring it down. And there we go. Toilet and a sink down here. Now, this mirror doesn't really work. I want to bring the mirror down lower because we've got children afoot. So maybe a squarer mirror. Stop snapping to the grid as well. I think that would work. Do they have some kind of tiny little like stepping stool? Oh, there's one here, look. Not in that colour, but we could bring in the orange with the green. Like if I popped it like here. And then it looks like you could move it. They could climb up, brush their teeth. Yeah. I'm not going to do anything else in there. It's fine. It's got storage. It's got everything they're going to need. Goodbye. I find bathrooms boring in all games by the looks of things. That could be a challenge in itself. Okay, well, we do need to decorate out here. I'm just literally going to paint this all white, including the ceiling. So I'll just do that quickly before we move on to the bedroom. And I want to go classic in here as well, but I don't necessarily want to have white furniture. I think we should have the kind of yellow wood in here. And I want it to be kind of a nice floral, cottagey looking bedroom. That's what I would like. So first things first, let me just get all of this painted out here so it's finished. And I'll get the paneling on in here. I want some kind of wallpaper in this room and then we'll go from there. So I've done all of the wooden paneling at the bottom. I also put a door on the bathroom. I've also changed the door handles everywhere to that coppery tone. I just think that works a lot nicer. And you'll be happy to know I've gave the kids a radiator. I thought I'd treat them, you know. We don't want the NSPCC calling us, do we? And I also painted out here and put a light in at this level. So they've got some lighting there now as well. So this is it. Let's make a start on the final two rooms, loves. As I said, I want some wallpaper here. I don't know what wallpaper I want to use. I do want it to be floral, 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 floral. So, but I would like it to be kind of subtle. So what I'm going to maybe suggest is this one here, just with, first off, a white background. And then maybe like a subtle pink. That's a bit too subtle. And that's also orange, Aiden. We need this tone. Oh, let's have a see. Let me have a little look. Let's test a little testy. Oh, actually, that can work. Let's do this. Yeah, I like that. That's very nice. Subtle, but it's given us cottagecore dreams. I need to paint the inside of the windows there. I did forget to do that when I was doing the ceiling. How very dare I? Oh, okay. And you all the way along to there and up the top, if you will. Thank you. Round onto this side. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, very nice. I think this is going to be the place for the bed here. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the bed. We need something classic cottagecore. Hello, my darling. I've just seen you. That's the one. Oh, it's even got storage at the end. I like that. Okay. But I want to go lighter with it. Let's start with that for now. And we can change each component in just a second. Why hasn't the mattress got a sheet on? That's what I would like to know. I'm offended at that. I am very much offended. Oh, I think it's just that. Okay, it makes it look like a mattress. Let's just go for the suede so it looks like it's got a proper sheet on it. Else, my mum would absolutely throw a fit. Bedding was very important to my mum when we were younger. Freshly made beds. And no matter how much I try, I can never get my bedding to be like my childhood bedding was. It was a dream. It really was. We probably want to go for some kind of print on the bed. Loves, I just was not feeling any of the patterned duvets. It just didn't look right in here. I think going for the green once again to tie in with the door is going to be our best bet, to be honest. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, that being said, nightstands are a foot. Well, they're not. They're nightstands. They're not feet. Oh, you come here for comedic value, and you know what? You're fucking welcome, darlings. You really bloody are. Oh, maybe some ring pulls for this one here in copper, if you would. Yes, that doesn't look copper to me. Oh, I suppose it does in game. Okay, right. We're going to get one here. And we're going to get one on the other side like that. With two lovely lamps. Oh, I didn't get to use these. Maybe I'll bring these down here. I'm kind of feeling those don't know if I'm feeling the white bottom. But I think they look adorable. Okay, no, I think we'll keep it that as it is. That looks lovely. That looks warm and inviting to me. It really does. Now, this is quite a long room, isn't it? I'm definitely thinking wardrobes along there, but we could have a couple of chest of drawers here too. A nice rug. I think I want to go down that route. So wardrobes. Let's just go ward, and I'm sure we can find it. Oh. Oh, did I use that in the children's bedroom? Oh, it's very small. No. Are you going to be small as well? You're a bit bigger. Oh, I kind of like this. It needs to be in yellow wood. The handles are all wrong. Should we go for the pull handles? Oh, they kind of overlap, don't they? Something like that would probably work well, just so it ties in with the copper. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. Okay, right. You can piss off. All right, Aiden, aggressive. Copy that style. Plop it onto there. Oh, let me see this. Yeah, they should be able to get through there, no problem. Why can I hear a fire? Is the house on fire? No, it is the fireplace upstairs. I can just hear it down there. Okay, dressing table. Is that a thing? Dressing table. Oh, yes. Oh, that would work. Not in that, but it would work. If I could pop you there. Copy that style onto there too. Oh, I don't like the white. Let's get rid of that. Into that one, please. Thank you. That's a vibe. I think you need to be pulled to there. And I am just going to move that. Just so there is more room by that door there. I think it would work. And then a lovely classic mirror. I like it, but I don't think... I think I'm all right with that. With a nice little chair there. Some makeup-y bits out. Two chest of drawers. We'll go for these. And I think I'll just get them out. Oh, they're perfect size. If I can have two of these right next to each other. And then get you onto here. So it all looks like it's from one place. Oh. Oh, no, you can get through there. Okay, just wondering. Doors can open, yes. Yes. Just wondering if it's a bit overkill having two. What about if I did a taller version next to it? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of you. Move you. And pop you here. Why are you not going there? All right, okay. Copy that style. Get it on you. Yeah, that balances out a little bit better for me. If I can grab you along to here. Oh, I'm aching. I've put myself in for a massage tonight and I can't bloody wait. I'm so excited. Full body massage, ready for the 40th birthday. Hey, don't forget. I want loads of happy birthdays sent to me on Instagram from you lot. If not, I'll be very disappointed in you. You'll ruin my birthday. Right, lovely. We've got the basics of everything in here now. I'm not going to go massively to town on adding loads of different decorating pieces down here. We need a chair here, some bits up there. A plant here would look really nice. I'm not going to put anything on top of this. It's a little bit too tall for that. And I would like to try some blinds down here. They're going to need it. They really are. And we also need to get a radiator in, and I think I'll put that around there. And we also need a rug. So let's do that first. Let's get a rug in. Let's get in the fringed rug we've used everywhere. I just don't know if I want to take it all the way through here. I think what I'm going to do is have you here underneath of the bed, so they've got some a cozy rug to step out on, out of bed. And then maybe here. No, I don't think it needs it. I think showing the wood off would be ample, to be honest. Yeah, but we do need, obviously, a better looking rug than that, because that, my loves, is not the one. And just to bring pink to the forefront once again, I've gone for a nice pink one, and I think that looks nice. It's very bright in here. We'll make sure to like choose the lighting in a second as well. I'm getting rid of that spotlight, obviously, but I think that's nice. I do. Next up is the blinds. Blinds would not fit up here no matter what, but I've done some mini curtains, and I decided to go for that sandy tone, just so it brings a bit more of the kind of wood tone up into the ceiling area. That was my thought process, and I think we can get away with it. I did have to get rid of the windowsill, but I'm fine with that. It is fine. Where's the right spot here? Is that even on the wall? It is. And I've also gone with the copper detail with the curtain pole as well. So at least they're not going to get blasted with much light if they do want to have a lay-in or whatnot, you know? Lovely. Right, so there's a few more things that I need to do. I want a couple of pictures in here, a radiator, some trinkety bits for up here, and I want to bring a couple of plants into this room as well. So let me grab all of that out, put it around, and then we'll move on to the final bit, which is the ensuite. Okay, just a few things. I pulled out a picture for here. We put the radiator in, a little plant pot with a plant in it above there. I also changed out the mirror, and the mirror was just not working for me. So I went with that style, put a chair here. There was no makeup, sadly, so I just pulled out a tray just to make it look like she packs stuff away and brings it out, maybe. And a little vase with a flower in. And I'm happy with the bedroom. I am. I also pulled out a light as well and changed the color temperature in here just so it's a bit warmer. But I'm vibing with it. I like this open space here. I think it feels nice and big and airy. I didn't want too much down here considering we're in a basement. So there we go. We're done. Final room, loves. We are getting into the bathroom. First things first, I want to get the paneling on the walls, so I'll do that. And I think we are actually going to struggle getting a shower in here, but we're going to give it our best shot. So let me get the paneling on. I'm just going to paint this room white, I think. In fact, no, I'm going to go for the same green as what we've used in the kids' bathroom, sorry. And we'll try and get some stuff in here. What is that little weird thing poking through there? No idea. So here we are. Now, I do think we're going to struggle here to try and get a shower in. We're going to give it our best shot, though. Let's do this together. Right, so bathroom fixtures. Do we have just a... Oh, just a normal... Like, we could have it as a bit of a wet room, couldn't we? Well, could I fit one of these in? No, I cannot. Oh, no, you can, but the thing's on the wrong side. They won't be able to get through that, Aiden. Don't be daft. Right, what I'm going to do then is use that shower. Not in that. This needs to be in copper. Thank you. I'm going to pop you to around about there. Right. Can I fit a toilet and a sink there? I think that we could. Maybe. And then maybe use this. I kind of want there to be wood, really. In yellow wood. If I can get you to, like... there. Shovel this in. Shovel? Okay. And pop you to there. Oh, well. Right, this needs to come over a lot more. No, I want you to be in this orientation. There. Oh, no. Oh, damn. Let's move the shower. If I can get the shower there, I'm going to get rid of that windowsill. Like that. I think we can make that work. It is a little bit modern looking, but there's nothing much we can do about that. That being done now, though, I am going to tile that whole area. So let's use the same tile, get into this bathroom, tile it all the way up to there. Don't necessarily have to tile all the way up here, though. What I could do is tile halfway. Yeah, I think we can work with that. I'm getting trapped in here because of this bloody box of tiles there. I think we can get away with that. Now we got to try and squeeze in a toilet and a sink. Can we do this? Here's hoping. Let's get the sink in first. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, she's tight. Filth. Let me see. I mean, realistically, you would be able to. It's a bit tight, a bit tighter than what I imagined. Filth. But I'm going to try my hardest. Also filth. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. It's an ensuite. The door can open and shut. They can use everything. It's just a very small space. Okay, right. Well, I'm happy with that. I'm going to duplicate a few things from in here. I definitely would duplicate that mirror. The toilet roll is going to be a bit of a squeeze behind here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And pop a toilet roll on top of it, like so. Now, I do need a radiator in this room. So I'm going to put a radiator here. Why won't you go there? Oh, is it because you'll get trapped? Okay. All right, it's just watching out for us. Can I move you along just a smidgen? Like there. Let me just see. Yeah. Oh, easy. Yes. And finally, a towel rail. In the yellow wood. Flop it around about there. Bring out a towel. Hopefully hang it on there. Oh, no. Why are you not going on there? Oh, it did. And in the green's fine. Loves. I think we're done. I mean, that is a good enough size for an ensuite. Let's have a little tour around together first, because this has been quite a big project. And then we'll go and see the before and after pictures, and then we'll sell it, obviously. Well, here we are, my loves. It started way back here when we were doing the front garden area of this cute little house. Best on the neighbourhood, I must say. Yes. Lovely. And then we wrap round into the back area here, going past what was the garage, into the back garden. We've got a swimming pool. We've got a lovely little dining area outside. Let's get the UI off, shall we? Goodbye. I don't know why I find that so funny. But yeah, lovely little garden area. Backyard. Wraps around that way, but we're not going to go that way. Little sun lounging moment. Let's get inside there, my loves. Let's get inside and see our work, shall we? Very happy indeed. You come in through the front door. You walk straight into this area. Little boot room area to put all of their bits and bobs. A kitchen and dining room. I do like how this turned out, I must say. Yeah, nice. Happy with that. We've got a main bath upstairs, a guest bathroom. Very nice. Shut that door. Come round to this way. We've got ourselves a utility room in here. And also a lovely little walk area. Mezzanine with a lovely little workplace there. A little office. Home office. That circles down off the mezzanine into a lovely little sitting room. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy of how this turned out. And then obviously down the stairs into the 2 bedrooms. The main bedroom that we just finished. Lovely, with its own little ensuite. Happy with that. And then we've got a smaller bedroom in here, a children's bedroom. That is adorable. With a tiny little toilet for them to do their 1s and 2s on. Let's shut all the doors. Oh, let me see if I've shut the door in there. Just in case. Because of the before and after pictures, you never know. Yeah. Loves, we are done. Oh, okay. Well, does that mean I can sell the house from here then? I think it does, doesn't it? And so here we are in the summary. 210,000. Renovation costs 165,000. We bought the house for 80,000. But we did sell stuff for 34,000. Can we put this up for auction? Let's see what we're going to be getting here. Oh, well, I think we're going to go with Francis. 73,000 profit. I do. I want to sell it. Yes. Okay. We have a deal. Continue. Taking photos. Here we go, loves. The before and afters is what we like to see. Let's get rid of that arrow. Oh, look at that. What a dream. I mean, look at that. Beautiful dining space. What we got going on here? What was this? The bedroom that we made into the kitchen. We're just very clever like that. Very crafty. A close-up of the child's wardrobe. How wonderful. And a close-up of a radiator. How lovely. And the wardrobe once again. The wardrobe's had more photos than anything else in this house. Beautiful dining nook. Stunning. What was this? Oh, okay. Yep, another view of the kitchen. I was like, where the hell's that? This garden. I mean, look at that. Night and day, loves. Night and bloody day. We're inside a lampshade. Wonderful. Save photos and continue. Look at us. Selling houses like Kirsty and Phil. You know, we're doing very well. So, what does that mean? How much money have we got? We've got 337,000. Before we leave, should we buy one more house? I know we're going into sandbox mode now, but I would like to buy another house. Maybe something a bit bigger. I did fall in love with this one, but I'm going to be doing something similar once we get into the sandbox mode. Maybe we could buy a restaurant. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's buy a restaurant. I'm doing it. And let's go and have a little nose at it. Yes. Stunning. Let's go and see this new house. Well, here we are. Oh, it's a lovely building. We're going to be making this into a restaurant. Yeah, let's go down the commercial route for this one. Oh, okay. Right. I've renovated this before. I do remember this place now. Oh, it stinks. It smells like bums. All right. Okay, this would probably be the bathroom for the restaurant itself. What we got through here? What's this? Oh, slidey doors? I didn't even know those existed. Okay, well, we'll make use of those in the next house. Kitchen area, I'm imagining some kind of storeroom. Pantry moment maybe in here. Yeah, I can feel that. I don't want to have it as a house, though. I want it to just be a complete restaurant. And I know upstairs it is a house up here. It's like beds and stuff in here. But I'd rather make this into a full restaurant. Very nautical themed considering where we are. So we'll probably knock down all of these walls. Maybe have like a mezzanine area up here overlooking the restaurant. I like that idea. And I also like the idea of maybe pulling that wall down and opening the kitchen out into the restaurant so you can see them cooking and stuff. Choices and vibes. But we're not going to be here for quite a while because I am going to be concentrating on the modern build we're going to be building in sandbox mode. But that's it. Leave me some lovely comments down below. Don't forget, I am going to be away for 2 weeks. I go on holiday this Saturday. So I will be back after my holiday and we'll make a start on that sandbox mode. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back with a challenge video. I've decided to do a blind shell challenge. So I'm going to cover my eyes, try and just move my mouse around and see if I can get some kind of shell. And with that shell, I'm going to have to try and build something. I saw someone do it on TikTok. I want to give it a go myself. But that's it. Nothing left to say. Leave me some lovely comments and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.